not just the residents, but also the Federation, in order to help the community communicate between the two sides better. I'm willing to look over solutions to better help both sides get along and believe in giving fair rules to help better improve the island. This island, although has flaws to it, there are different attributes to it that make it unique in its own way. Eden has many different individuals here that are wonderful. The residents may have their own ways of doing things, but they have proven to work together when they surely have a goal in mind. I love seeing new residents and just being able to hang out with the others. Um, Yet something for sure needs to be changed about Eden is a communication between residents and Federation workers. There have been some positive interactions with them, but still there have also been negative interactions. I want to change it to where both sides are listened to and helped out, to have it to be more fair for everyone involved. This is the main thing I would change for the island, and that's all I have, and I'm done.
Hi!
My
Oh
name
my
is
god.
President Jay. Hey, my name is President Jay Schlatt, and listen, I've been a president before. I see the other candidates, and they're good people. I believe that they have good intentions, but they have intentions and no way to deliver. But I deliver. I've delivered resources to the people of Eden via help from the Federation. I've delivered much needed changes in my past, and with my running for office, I will deliver much more than resources. I've lived in Eden for a long time. Actually, I arrived the second day. The second day actually. The same as many people have, without memories and without any knowledge of how to survive or live. But the people of Eden, the people who live and work here, they gave me a place to live and an opportunity to be a person, despite the fact that they didn't know me. Now, Eden isn't like that anymore. You need special circumstances for safe housing. You need to prove to people that you matter instead of being valued for who you are. That isn't Eden, and I intend to change that. Big changes to come. People here don't talk about how to work together or how to build Eden. Instead, they split each other up into factions and then tell you to pick one. When I arrived here, it was just Eden. There were no countries. There were no dividing lines. And with my presidency, I will change this great place and how divided it is. And I will make it so every citizen of a country or not, everyone will be given equal benefits. Mic drop.
What do you desire for a president? What do you like about Eden? What do you think needs working on in Eden? These are questions I'd love to answer to. I think questions should be asked more, and I believe each question from residents should be returned with an honest and timely answer from us candidates. I know how to handle being in such a position. I have similar experiences. I'm known for keeping a cool and level head in stressful times. I'm sure I've proven that pretty decently. I know I can provide much to the residents of Eden. I already help wherever I can, when I can, providing materials to those who ask or need it. Us residents survive on this island. We try to get by, but with all the dangers we have here on this island, it's a struggle. I don't want us to just survive, I want us to thrive. I want somewhere our kids can be safe and actually be kids, to have a proper childhood. I want somewhere we could exist without constantly being in fear for our lives. I've been here for many people. I've seen a lot. I know many concerns. I've witnessed all the questions that have been left unanswered. I want to provide answers. I want to provide results. This is society, but we need community. What is a community without proper communication? And for that, we need communication from both the people and the Federation. I can and will provide that. Notably, when things turn upside down and everything's falling apart, I've seen people on opposing sides work together, help each other. We're not completely split apart, but there's discord. The Federation's stated goal was to make this island be safe, and that hasn't been pulled through very well. I've yet to see that statement be kept to ever since I got here. I understand what the newcomer experience is, and it's not preferable for anyone. If this is how newcomers are treated, then I can only imagine what the rest who have been here for a while are going through. The Federation has been refusing us information that feels like what should be common knowledge, and the lack of knowing what should be basic knowledge has been showing its unfortunate downfalls. I'm not looking for everyone to be friends, but I am looking for us all to be able to live civilly. And I believe the lack of information from the Federation has been making that harder, and the lack of communication between residents as well. Eden needs much about it to be changed. The information that's allowed to be given to the residents, for example, how people instantly split off into factions, how so much could be prevented if someone said at least something. And that's only to name a few of what needs to be changed in the grand scheme of this island. It's hard to have a voice sometimes. It's hard to be the first one to say something about a situation everyone else is thinking about but won't mention. We need knowledge. We need communication. We need more to this island than just danger and fear. We need to thrive. We need a way through these unforeseen happenings. I'll be unbiased as resident president, and I'll provide to the best of my abilities. I will lend my hand out, as I already have been. If you provide me that chance, I have shown willingness to help wherever I could before resident president was even uttered information. I would love to be provided the chance to do far more than what I've already done for people. I want to work through the many problems we currently face here on Eden, and I want to prevent even more catastrophic ones from happening. We've all lost something or someone. We shouldn't lose more, and we cannot lose more. I want to prevent us from losing more. If possible, I want to gain back some of what we've lost. If the people are willing, we can thrive.
I gotta breathe. I am for the people. I will listen to their wants and respond with and offer whatever I can. I want to and will see to it that there are proper protection, that there is proper protection for the residents from danger that may result in serious harm. I will be making sure that the Federation will start putting in actual visible effort to protect the residents and give necessary punishment to those who actively put other people in harm's way. Having the position of the island president will allow me to make that happen. What I would like is safety and happiness for the residents. What I'm saying is, I believe that the Federation are not giving enough to us, the residents. When I am president, they will give more. Yeah, that's about it, Lucky.
It was.
So, I agree on the statement that everybody who is a candidate here is worth something. Everyone in this audience and everyone who might be seeing this, they might be lovers, friends, families, sons or daughters, or even enemies. I think there's a circle of unity that keeps us going here in Eden, no matter how much or how little we know each other. I don't believe that I am the perfect candidate, and I can admit that. Many know who I am, and many people have yet to get to know me, and many have heard things about me. I can declare that no matter what, I will strive to only be committed towards the people who live under Eden. I could go on about what makes me a good president, but at the end of the day, words mean absolutely nothing. But actions is what will determine the future, and actions start with you and your actions. I believe that is what will determine not only the future, but our forever lives here. What I enjoy most about Eden is the different amount of communities built by the residents. I personally come from a rough patch, and honestly, some part of it is due by choice because I have a very isolating nature, and yet I see an opportunity to involve myself in ways that are not how I used to do things. I see many others who live in Eden who thrive and feel that sense of belonging, and many communities here provide that. I'm not here to get rid of it. I'm only here to amplify it. When it comes to change, we are lowering gas prices, guys. We're lowering gas prices. Yup. I will be on that immediately. We don't use gas. Building upon public safety is something I want to do. Ideas such as hiring residents for jobs like therapists, inspectors, doctors, patrol officers, I believe would be fun to have around. This way, residents will be able to help and interact with each other with another way. It's just another way for us to basically connect with one another beyond just how we normally do. That's it.
Hey!
Hey!
What's up, cuties? Okay, I'm gonna be okay. I'm locking in. Okay, I'm gonna be direct to you guys. Okay, I think I would make a good president because I feel like I can get along with everyone. I think. Okay, I don't generally hold a grudge because I low-key forget about them, and I try to release the tension with humor, as you might have noticed, because you all know me. Keeping everyone entertained, I think, makes me approachable. I want to be approachable, and I want to be someone you can easily talk to. Whether you have a suggestion, you want to talk to someone, or you have a problem about the island. I'll do my best to represent everyone fairly, let it be known. And I want to make sure everyone's opinions matters without a bias. Okay? If elected, I would reduce very unnecessary conflict that we have between each other. Encouraging resolving arguments by talking, because I love talking. Let everyone have a voice, guys. Okay? I want happier lives. I want more prosperity, whatever, for everyone. And I don't believe let it be said, I don't believe these people you see behind me, okay, have the emotional stability to make sure of this. Thank you. GTA is coming out on November, I think. Go get it. It's really good. Thank you. Love you guys.
All right. Why would I be a good president for Eden? This is what we're supposed to be answering. Questions residents and the Federation are asking the candidates. So, why would I be a good president? Like a few others, I have experience in this field. I know what it's like to speak for the people. I know how to handle the stress and the responsibility of being in power. I want to create an easier way for the residents to get what they want, a way to speak up for the people who aren't willing to. I'm not running in this to get more power. I'm not running to take control over everything. I believe there needs to be a healthy balance. People shouldn't be in fear of the person who has power, rather be happy that it's someone vouching for them. Due to situations with the Federation, it's left residents uneasy. I want to find a way to fix this. I know I've experienced bad things as a father. I've experienced the loss of my son and everything else, and I want to make sure that people don't have to go through this, because it's not something anybody should have to experience. I don't want to force people to communicate with the Federation, as not everyone is comfortable doing so, and that's what I'm here for. And I want to stop all of the unnecessary violence. Again, violence that's targeting families, violence that's targeting just people for simply existing here. I want to stop the fear that lingers due to things that have happened. People shouldn't be in fear of simply living. I want to change, obviously, like my previous statement, the lack of communication. I want to change the fact that residents don't really know what is happening with them and their children. Again, I've also experienced this firsthand with my son Tilin, and not understanding what is happening with his health, and we hadn't gotten answers, and he was just getting worse. I've also experienced this with my husband as well, when his health concerns weren't addressed and told what was happening. Families are the most important part of Eden. Everybody here is in some form of family, whether they like it or not. The bonds and relationships that bring everybody together. The Federation gave us our children back to protect them. And we're doing everything that we can, but we can't do that if communication isn't happening. We cannot do that if we're not getting the medical care that we need. We cannot do that if there's nothing happening. I will make things happen. I want to make sure that things change around here for the better, for the families, for the people. Nobody's perfect, not the residents, not the Federation, but I think we can get close. I think if we fix the flaws, change the small things that ensure everyone's safety, not just the residents, but the Federation as well, people could be at peace. We cannot have unnecessary quarrels when our main focus is keeping ourselves and families safe. So that's why I think I would be a good president.
Okay. I'd like everyone to know this is not my campaign. This is Wilbur's campaign. I will
Vote
be
for Tommy.
reading directly what he said, so anything I say, do not take it as it's from me. Please take it from Wilbur. I have experience being president. Significant amounts of experience. Now, well, this might cause mixed opinions. At the end of the day, I know what works. I know what doesn't work. I plan to lead partnered with the Federation, but a man of the people. I am more aware of the gap between the residents and the Federation, myself included. In residents that struggle to find extreme trust in people that brought us here, and I know how to talk to both sides to make things work. I'm not applying under the naive idea that the residents and Federation will get along entirely. I have been a part of Eden since day one. I have seen every single thing that has occurred on the island from the very beginning, right from waking up in cryosleep. I have first-hand experience of the threats, entities, mimics, and other dangerous residents that have caused havoc. So not only do I have experience with people, presidency, politics, public speaking, and everything else that comes along a position like this, but I am also arguably the resident most familiar with Eden that there is. I believe I'm a good candidate because I prove every single day what I'm capable of, what I can do, and my morals. I work and live for the people of Eden, every single day. I love Eden's people. I am strong in my opinions, confident in my mindset, so I most definitely do not match with absolutely everyone on this island. However, there is not a single person who I cannot work with, who I can't talk to. Eden holds some of the most kind-hearted, genuine, hurting people and families that just want what is best for their children. As a father myself of 4 or more children, one of which is grown, I know that all of you want somewhere for your children to be safe. I admire that. Eden is not perfect, despite its name. What it stands for and what it hopes to be it's apparent to every single one of us that it has its faults. There's a lot I would change about Eden. One that stands out the most is the ability to reach medical assistance and long-time physical medical care for all residents and children. Everything we have gone through during our time here is rotting us. That's more clear in others, less so in some. But we are all hurting. All I want everyone to be able to access the help they need without concerns and experimentation, or about being forced into something that they don't want to do. I want Eden to be free. It's what started New Melody. In New Melody, a place not even legally recognized as independent, you have more rights than you do anywhere else within Eden. No one can or will force harm upon you. No one. Extending this would only mean good things for each and every one of you. Whether you like me or not, that is one thing I would change about Eden, and I have many, many more.